versus the Orlando Valkyries at CHI Health Center in Omaha. The Mullen Motors pregame show with Derek Pearson and Renee Saunders starts at 5 p.m. with first serve at 6. Make sure to tune in to the next Ag Appraisal and Realty postgame show right after the match ends. Catch all the action on your flagship station, 93.7 The Ticket, and statewide on the Supernovas Radio Network.
Alcohol has strained our relationship. Drinking too much can cause harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, we will save our relationship. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about atomic diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Hey, it's Chad with the Nutrition Authority inviting you to stop in and check out the all-new complete post-workout recovery, CPR. CPR is ideal for anyone who works out or competes and wants to maximize results. CPR can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Stop in today and try a free sample or visit us at mynutritionauthority.com.
Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $15 off any regular price athletic shoes with respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, and On Running. And don't forget, Browns carries a large arrangement of sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start your spring off right at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Have you been accused of a crime? Is your freedom at stake? At Liberty Law Group, we are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused. Facing the court is stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. At Liberty Law Group, we believe in treating every person with respect, compassion, and understanding. When legal troubles are keeping you up, trust Liberty Law Group to fight your battles. To learn more, call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America, welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to In the Trenches with myself, and today we have a different producer. We have Ben on the board. Harrison took a break, I guess. He's watching Dune 2, phenomenal movie. I hope he has the greatest time ever. I went in there and was eating wings, and it was a phenomenal experience. As it was written for the people that have watched the movie already. All right, today I am by myself. I have a couple things to talk about, and we're going to start off with happy St. Paddy's Day weekend to everybody. I'm wearing my as green as I can. Try to color code a little bit and try to do some things. But all right, first of all, a lot of big things happening in for the University of Nebraska.
Yes.
Trev obviously took the job at A&M. I'm happy for him. Obviously, came to a surprise to a lot of people. But personally, I mean, I'm not going to give an opinion on like why or what. But to talk about Trev, I mean, he's been amazing to all of us. Not just me personally. He's greeted us every day. He takes time out of his day to like talk to everybody and make sure that everybody has a good time. And I'm happy for him. I hope it goes well at A&M, and I wish him the best there. Then on top of that, Dennis LeBlanc, man, I have so many things to say about Dennis. I'm not going to go into all of it, but Dennis was a administrator for the academic side of things for all student athletes, and Dennis has helped me out to get through school and to get through pretty much my degrees so much. I mean, like, I couldn't have done it without him. He knew my reasoning of being in college, and he knew that the degrees really don't matter back home. And but he made sure I kept my head straight and made sure that I was in there for the right reasons. And I have 2 degrees to show for it now, and you know, that man has helped me out a lot on that journey. So I wish him all the best. And me personally, honestly, I hope he gets the gig permanently. I think he does a really good job at working with us, and I'm sure that he, in his time, and like I said, I hope he gets it permanently, but in his temporary time, I'm sure he's going to do a really good job. And I mean, I don't know if you've seen it on Twitter, Ben, but like the amount of support he's getting on Twitter from former athletes too is insane. So he definitely has the alumni appreciation there and the support. So again, I just hope it works out well for him as well, and I wish him the best in that journey. Okay, so it is Friday the 15th of March. I got 5 days till Pro Day. Pro Day is on Wednesday. For the people that don't know what Pro Day is, it's a combine for all the draft eligible players that decided to go into the draft. This means on Wednesday, there's going to be scouts from teams there. There's possibly going to be assistant coaches there as well. I'm not sure if there's going to be or not. That's kind of like an on the day thing. You'll find out on the day. But you go through these drills, and you go through the 40-yard dash. You go through the 5-10-5, which is the 20-yard shuttle, I believe it's called in the actual NFL combine. You go through the 3-cone drill or the L drill. You go through broad and vertical jump, and that's it, I believe. I think I'm not missing anything. But you start off with bench. Oh, bench. Got off a bench. That one. You do bench and vertical first after you get your weight and height done. And you pretty much showcase your strength and your athletic ability to the scouts that are there. And it's kind of like a end of college like showcase, pretty much. You get to show off your athletic ability. You get to show off who you are and how you deal with the stress of a big event happening. And there's only going to be media there. I believe there's family from some people that's going to be there. But that's it. So it's only scouts, coaches, and media and family. So like it's kind of a very stressful event for sure. But honestly, I'm really excited for it. I can't wait for it. But yes, I am very, very nervous. I'm very stressed about it. But it has to be. It has to be. There's the butterflies that are flying around in your stomachs that will make you do that, and that's okay. That's it's the end of a journey, pretty much. That's kind of like when you realize, okay, this is now the real deal. And for the people again that don't really know what all this comes to, it's you just got done with college football. You have finished 4 years, 3 years, or 5 years. I mean, some people now 6 or 7, or even 8 years, with medical retros and blah blah blah, and COVID and all that stupid stuff. But it's kind of the end of your college experience, and it's a hard time. It's you, like, for me personally, like I graduated in December, so I was done with school in December, and ever since, it's do I miss school? No, absolutely not. Again, to bring Dennis back up, but he knows I hated school more than anybody else.
That's funny.
But it's you're done with, like, for me, I'm done with school, and now it's just like it's just training. And obviously I went to the hula bowl in between, and that kind of messed a little bit with the training regime, because I started a little later with the training program. But it's like I said, it's a stressful time because now it's like you're getting ready for your biggest job interview ever. Obviously, and this is what my agent has said, and I believe it's absolutely true. 85% of your resume is done by the time you finish your last game. You have your film, you have everything that the scouts looked at. They have watched all your games, and you're past that part. Now the next 15% is being able to show, okay, like he can work on his body, he can deal with the mental side of things, he can do it all on his own, he can lift by himself, he can work on drills by himself. It's those type of things that like you need to show now. And now obviously with the hula bowl that I had in late January or middle of January, uh, I did that part, so it's another 5% of the resume, I believe. So now it's like the last 10% of the resume that I got to fill out with pro day. And like I said, it's a stressful event, but again, it's going to be very exciting. I think it's 11 guys or 10 plus me that are going to be there, and we just get to show off who we are, and hopefully ball out, do our best. And honestly, the most important thing about pro day is the individual drills afterwards. You do your 5 pro day competitions, and then the scouts can pull you away and do some individual drills with you, and those are the most important, because that's like, let's say, I don't know, like the Vikings want to do something with you, and they want to see like how you would do in their scheme. So they want to see how you react to their drills and their what's the word? Their
System.
Exactly. So they want to see how you would do. And honestly, I mean, scouts will do drills with you, but the assistant coaches are the ones that will really, really mess you up. Because I mean, obviously the scouts know what they're talking about for sure, but most of the time they do all positions. They're not just there for one guy.
Yeah.
With assistant coaches, when they're there, they're usually there for that position. So like for me personally, it would be an offensive line coach or an assistant offensive line coach that would be there. And if he puts you through a drill, that means he's just there to mentally break you down. They know that sometimes, like I remember back to Cam Jurgens' pro day, and it just looked like weird drills that they were doing with him. But at the end of the day, it's like kind of just like a way to see for them, like, how is he handling the mental stress? How's he handling the errors that he's going to go through? Because they know, like, some of the drills, they're impossible. You can't do them for that long, that quickly. And they just want to see how you react. And I'm excited for that part. I hope I do well. And I've been training since the hula bowl just for this, and so I'm excited. I'll be going in with high expectations of myself for sure, but also kind of a humble mind a little bit, because like I said, at the end of the day, your resume is already done. This is just for them to kind of check off the boxes and make sure they're because I mean, for the teams that are going to pick you, it's a really, really big investment. They're using either a pick, or they're going to use some of their cap space. And for the people that don't know what that means, every team has a allotted cap space. That's the money they can give to each player. And it totals up to, I don't know what this year's is. It's anything. It's somewhere in
Like
the 200
200,
millions.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like 235 or something like that $1 million. And that's the yearly cap. So that means every player has to fit under that cap. And like I said, if you're a draft pick, that's 5 years. Or if you, I think it's the first round.
First round has
4, and then the option for a 5th, right?
Yeah, option for 5th. Yeah.
And then the rest of the rounds, is it 3, or is it just?
I think it's 4,
and you don't have the option for the 5th.
Yeah, I think day 3 picks might only be 3.
Okay. Well, either way,
it's
just a big investment for the team, and
especially
you're
a day 1 pick.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're an undrafted free agent, it's a big step for them too, because I mean, the undrafted free agents, they are seen as development guys, or kind of like plug and play guys. Usually they come out of free agency. It's people that have played already, or people that didn't show enough during the season to prove themselves, and they need to just make sure. And they all come in during OTAs and make sure that like you can see that they're progressing through. And then I think OTA is 6 weeks or something like that. I'm not fully sure how that stuff works. But after the draft, you sign with the team, and you end up on the OTA camp, and then they either cut you or keep you. They gotta get down to a 53-man roster by the season, or is it by the last?
It's last week of preseason.
Okay, so for the last week of preseason, I think it's 3 weeks. 3 weeks of preseason, right? 3 games.
I thought it was 4. Maybe it's only 3
maybe it's 4. Maybe it's 4. By the last week, they have to cut down to a 53-man roster plus 12 practice players.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the interesting thing is they just added a international player spot for the teams.
Mm-hmm.
The reason for that is they want to broaden the football, the sport of football, and they want to make sure that players from other countries can have the chance and dream for a spot like that. And that spot does not count towards the roster. It's a free spot pretty much. And I might have to wiggle myself in there. That's a possibility that I have, and because I count as an international player because I wasn't born in the United States and I don't have my citizenship, which kind of sucks. I mean, unbelievable. Like right now I'm a tourist in this country. I have till May 6th to be able to stay in this country. But at the end of the day, I'm here. I'm doing things. I get to stay here for now. And hopefully make a team, get signed, and be able to stay on the team. But if not, then it's not meant to be for this year. And I gotta keep working harder and hopefully make it the next year. But obviously I'm hoping and I'm working towards making it this year and hopefully get a spot on the team. And it's hard. There's for the people that don't know how all of this stuff works. I know there's a lot of people that are listening for other sports, or they're just listening because Husker Football Players has a show. But the NFL is a business. It's a cutthroat business.
Business first.
Exactly. And so I don't even know how many thousands of players that are draft eligible every year. There's only, I think, 270.
I'd have to look at the number.
Somewhere.
What pick is Mr. O'Alvin?
I think it's like 277 or something like that.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
So there's 7 rounds and 32 picks. Is it 32 or 31? Am I stupid? 32, right? 32. Yeah. Gosh.
32 teams. Unless there's like somebody gets their pick like taken away because they were tampering or something.
Okay, so let's say like average 30, like like usual is 32 teams. So it's 32 teams, and you have seven rounds. And my math is
259.
259. Okay, so
Weird
200.
Number.
Yeah, 259 people that can get drafted, and on top of that, probably another 100 that maybe get signed as a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to consider that that's a small amount of all college athletes that are draft eligible. There's like I said, thousands of athletes that are draft eligible, and obviously there's a lot of people that don't want to go into the NFL. I have teammates that decided that college is over and they're done with football, and they're pursuing other things. And it's still an astonishing number of people that want to go into the NFL.
Yeah.
And I mean, I looked at the stats when I first got to college of like high school athletes. There's like hundreds of thousands of high school athletes that go into college for playing a sport, and the percentage it's like 1% of all high school athletes end up starting at a college program or college football program, and 1% of that starts in the next level.
Yeah.
Or makes it to the next level, and then 1% of that plays on the next level.
Yeah,
that is such an astonishingly small number. It's unbelievable. Like it's just like in the grand scheme of things, it's crazy. And like I've talked to Jamarcus Hardrick or Yoshi for the people that were around, that, he said it himself, like, you make it to the NFL and you kind of have like that moment of like, you made it. And he said that he struggled with that because for him, it was like, okay, I made it. Like, I'm here now. And a lot of people have that issue. They struggle with making it to the NFL and then staying. It's not the making it the NFL that should be your jumping point. Obviously, that's a milestone for sure, but that's not the achievement. The achievement is being able to play in the NFL, because making it is just making it. Yes, is it a big deal? Absolutely, but playing is an even bigger deal. But it's just a long journey from the start of college, from the first day that I stepped into the United States. It's been a long journey, but I mean, to this day, I've been enjoying every moment of it. There were some ups and downs for sure, but at the end of the day, I'm still here and I'm still working on the dream.
Are you excited?
I am. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to be able to, like, through this show, to be able to kind of share that experience. And I know, like, some of the people that are back home too, that like are listening or watching on all the streaming websites, that can like kind of like see the journey, how that works. And there's for the Americans, I know you guys want to make it, but there's a lot of people back in Europe and everywhere, to be honest, that want to make the step. And it's a long journey. It's a long journey. And it costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money. But again, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm still here. I'm excited for it. And got to take the next step now. It looks like a small step, but it's a hard one.
One step at a time.
Exactly, one step at a time. All right, we're gonna go into a short break, and we will be back on In the Trenches with Nouri and Ben on the board.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Happy Hour.
Gina Mancuso Prososki of the Omaha Supernovas. You've played professionally for a few years. How emotional was that first match?
When I graduated the University of Nebraska, I thought that was it. I'll never play in front of my hometown. And going overseas where no one knows you, so you feel that isolation. To play in front of my family and friends, it's a dream come true. That first time I got on the court at the beginning of our season and the crowd erupted, I mean, it took everything in me not to expose my emotion.
Weekdays from 1 to 2.
I could write a commercial telling you how great waffle weekends are at the chocolate season. Or I could just have Rico read you the menu.
Banana Nutella. Nutella topped Belgian waffle with homemade whipped cream, chocolate chips, and freshly sliced bananas. Baconator. Buttermilk waffle with bacon slices tucked inside, topped with salted whipped butter, caramelized pecans, and pure maple syrup.
Waffle weekend brunches at the chocolate season.
PB&J.
40th and Old Cheney or online at thechocolateseason.com.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
I said, shout out to Dennis LeBlanc. I mean, if somebody's going to replace Trev that knows Nebraska, that knows the players, that knows everything going on, it's Dennis LeBlanc. Dennis LeBlanc is exactly what we need. Golly, Trev put us in a bad spot. Horrible spot. Dennis is someone who where the fall won't be as hard with Dennis there. Trust me.
Whether you're just starting your journey together or celebrating years of cherished memories, there's no better way to mark your love story than with fine jewelry. Join us at the Wedding Band Expo this weekend at Sartor Heyman Jewelers at South Point Pavilions. Enjoy an incredible 20% off all wedding and anniversary bands. Don't miss out on this opportunity to find the ring of your dreams at a price you'll adore. Sartor Heyman Jewelers Wedding Band Expo this weekend at South Point Pavilions.
Spring is on its way. Are you prepared to keep the grass greener on your side? Blades Lawn and Landscape has a position opened at a homeowner association to their client list with residential and commercial openings also. Transform your yard into a private oasis with the professional services offered by Blades Lawn and Landscape, including landscape walls and beds and a 5-step fertilizer program applied by a licensed professional. Call them today at 402-730-6320 or go to bladeslcc.com to schedule a free estimate on commercial or residential lawn services.
People always ask, what are Jake and Sip like when they're off the air? Well, the answer probably won't surprise you.
Hey, Jake, your Honda's looking a little dirty.
Says the guy whose license plate is barely visible.
I mean, do you even care about that thing anymore?
It gets a little uncomfortable. Now, that's when I jump in.
Hey, whoa. Mark, did you get a new car?
Nope, just took my car down to Nebraska Auto Detail. Joe and the staff made the outside and the inside look amazing. Maybe you guys need to go.
Okay, wise guy.
Settle down, Jake.
Book your appointment today at nebraskaautodetail.com.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
The Omaha Supernovas are back in action this Saturday, March 16th versus the Orlando Valkyries at CHI Health Center in Omaha. The Mullen Motors pregame show with Derek Pearson and Renee Saunders starts at 5 p.m. with first serve at 6. Make sure to tune in to the next Ag Appraisal and Realty postgame show right after the match ends. Catch all the action on your flagship station, 93.7 The Ticket, and statewide on the Supernovas Radio Network.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to In the Trenches with myself and Ben. We just had a little discussion, a little argument about what to call the 3 different meals in the day, and I just want to hear what the people have to say.
Lunch, dinner, supper.
No, it's breakfast, lunch, dinner.
No supper.
Supper does not
exist.
exist.
It doesn't exist.
That word is a fabricated word by the government. It doesn't exist. I know it's a Midwest thing. I came here and was completely confused when people would say supper, and I was like, I don't know what you mean by that. And they don't teach that over in Europe. They teach breakfast, lunch, dinner. That's how it goes. That's how it should be. And I know I feel like I'm gonna get hate for this, but I don't think supper should exist. That word should not exist.
I think the traditional Midwest is breakfast, dinner, lunch is the snack,
Yeah,
and
see,
then
that's
supper.
even worse.
That's even
that's even worse. Gosh. Well, like I said, please chime in on that if you have something to say about that. But we were also watching the Indiana-Nebraska game. Good luck to the boys.
10-10 right now.
10-10 right now. 14 minutes to go, and they beat him twice. Make it a 3-peat.
Oh yeah.
Come on now. Just easy like that.
Easy.
I don't know anything about basketball. I can't dribble. I can dunk. I can't shoot. I can pass and I can set screens. That's all I can do. If I cannot look at the ball and dribble, I will lose the ball. So
You don't need to dribble. You're the big man. You're getting rebounds.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. I can get. I can.
You
I can get in the paint.
Rebound, dunk. Rebound, dunk.
Exactly. I can get in the paint, but I if you if you make me do a layup, I will miss.
You just got to work on your form.
Yeah, I'll have like kind of like D Wade and LeBron. I'll just be like this God, just just throw it up, and somebody else can alley-oop it.
Hey man, maybe if NFL doesn't work, you NBA.
No, I'm a 6'4" fat guy. That's not gonna work. But yeah, like I said, good luck to the boys. I hope they make it far. I hope they win the whole thing.
Oh yeah, be great.
I mean, I'm close friends with some of the boys, and they've been balling out. They've been balling out. This whole year has been phenomenal for them. I watched a little bit at home.
It's been a great year.
It's been a great year. Yeah. Coach Hoiberg is doing the thing.
Coach of the year.
Coach of the
Big
year.
10.
He's doing the thing. And I mean, finally for the boys, the basketball team has its year. This is their year.
It's their year.
It's absolutely their year. And Sam and Rink, I talked to them quite a bit. They are balling the hell out. I mean, I would say a different word, but I'm on radio. But they're doing their thing, and the governor's doing his thing. All right. Usually in this middle section, I do and I don't. Ben, do you know this? What I do in the middle section?
No, I don't.
Oh, perfect. You're gonna be the guest here today.
Woo!
In the middle section, I usually do a short section of so it's 3 questions. Sometimes I add a bonus question. That I'll ask, but you'll be the special guest today.
All right, I'm
All right,
ready.
Ben. It's easy. First of all,
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. First of all, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie. Ooh. Man, that's tough. Well, the last movie I watched was Jackie Moon. Have you ever watch that?
I have watched that. Yes.
That was really funny. Really funny. Man, favorite movie. There's just so many. My favorite movie growing up was Hot Rod.
Hot Rod.
Have you ever watched that? It's Andy Samberg. It's a dumb humor kind of movie. It's like Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh
kind of humor.
That's
stupid humor. But as a kid, I thought that movie was super funny. Man, I'm more of a TV show guy than a movie guy.
All right, let's switch up the questions, I guess. What's your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show. Right now, I'm rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay.
Love that show.
I'm sensing Andy Samberg.
He's awesome. Just also watched Breaking Bad like a month ago.
Okay.
Breaking Bad is good. Yeah.
Good.
I watched
Great
it
show.
twice through.
Nice.
Watched it once. And I rewatched it because I always miss stuff. Because
That's
I
fair.
watch it when I'm falling asleep, and sometimes I sleep through an entire episode.
Yep. I do that too.
So, yeah, watch Breaking Bad. Good show. I don't think the kid is that good of a actor though.
That's fair.
Fair. Walter. He's good. Then How to Get Away with Murder is also a good show.
I haven't seen it.
Never seen.
Never seen How to Get Away with Murder.
It's a really good show.
All right.
If I was to say my favorite show of all time, though, it's Supernatural.
I want to get into it. It's
an awesome show.
It's a genre that I haven't really been familiar with. That's type of stuff. I guess. I've watched The Witcher. Huge fan of the books. Huge fan of the games. And was a huge fan of the show until they decided to fire Henry Cavill, who was perfect for the role. But I haven't gone into that, into like the vampire and the supernatural stuff.
I like it. I mean, I don't really like the supernatural stuff that much either. I just think the actors are good.
That's fair. They are good actors.
I like the actors.
Okay. Second question. Why is that your favorite show?
Why is that my favorite show? Well, like I said, I really like the actors. I just like that. Okay, I'm pretty sure the show has 15 seasons.
16.
I forgot.
I was checking
there was a 16. Same 2 main actors the entire show.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Do you know, I think the show first started in 2008, something like that. It went until 2022 or something.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Gosh,
So I was 2 when it. So if it started in 2008, I was 4 years old when that show first started.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's crazy.
Hey, you want to know something even crazier? Sue's last year, Ndamukong Sue's last year at Nebraska was 2009, I believe.
And you were 5 years.
I was 5.
That's crazy. I can't really talk much. I'm only 4 years older than that, but still, that's insane.
Yeah.
All right. Third question. When was the last time you seen it?
Last time
I guess with shows that's kind of hard to do because
Yeah.
it's like having seen an episode or something like that's different than having seen like the whole show.
Last time I watched it all the way through was probably like a year and a half ago. Because like after when the last season of their show, when they released their last season ever, I watched that. Super sad. Then I had to watch the show one last time through all the way through, and that's 16 seasons.
Yeah,
so that took me a while. It took me a while, but I got through it. So I'd say year and a half. But
Fair.
I watched
That's
it.
fair. It's fair.
It's
one, like just rewatching every time a new season came out was The Walking Dead. I mean, I watched. Obviously, I didn't know about the show for I think the first 4 seasons or 3 seasons or something like that. So I watched all those, and then I hate when new seasons come out because it's I don't like waiting in between.
See, this is why I watch. See, this is why I do Netflix and I watch old TV shows. So I watch Breaking Bad. It's already been done for years. So I just go boom, boom.
And so with The Walking Dead, it's like it's still going. You know what I mean? Like it's still going on. And like that's how I kind of lost it.
That was the tough thing with Supernatural was like I would watch like the final season and I knew they're going to be releasing another one. I'm like, well, I don't want to watch a new show because it's like I want to stay with this. Because if I go and watch a new show, I'll forget like where I'm at. So I just literally rewatched the show. I think I probably rewatched Supernatural like 4 times.
Yeah, you're gonna think I'm crazy because The Walking Dead, they're on what season are they on right now? Let me check real quick what The Walking Dead is on.
I also forgot The Office.
I
favorite
never
comedy.
thought it was very funny.
What?
There's clips and stuff that I think are funny, but it's just like
Nouri. I'm sorry. I've lost a little bit of respect for you.
That's
just
okay.
Just
I've heard that many times. It's just I just don't get it. Honestly,
it's so good.
I just don't get it.
It's so good.
It's funny and like a little bit, but I don't know. I've never been able to like sit down and watch the whole show. You know what I mean? Like I've been able to see like an episode or like TikTok or YouTube like funny compilations of it, but I've just never been able to watch the whole show.
It's so good.
The Walking Dead is now done with 11 seasons and 177 episodes. Now, I've watched it 10 times. Because every time a new season came out, I would rewatch the whole show.
Yeah.
And then whenever I was either sick or when I first had my first meniscus surgery when I was at Colorado State, I rewatched the whole show. And I did the same thing when I had my meniscus reconstruction. I watched the whole show. And during that time, I watched a lot. I mean, because I was in crutch like for the first, I think like 4 or 5 days, I was in bed rest. And then I was in crutches for like 3 months. And so like I didn't really do much. And so like I watched so many shows and just watched everything.
I've never been like laid up like that. The most like, I like got like sinus infection before that like took me out for like a week. That's the most. Like I've never been like laid up like that. So I couldn't even like, bro, I would probably, if I was like unable to do like anything for like 3 months, I'd probably watch like 3 different shows.
Yeah. No, I like the thing is, which is crazy about like the meniscus too. It was like, I've had now 3 different meniscus surgeries. I had 2 on my right, 1 on my left. And the left one happened last year during the season. It happened in the first quarter of the Northwestern game. I didn't notice it. Like, I mean, I noticed the pain, but like the adrenaline kind of like pushed me through it. And I got to the first quarter, at the end of first quarter, and I was like, I went to the trainer. I was like, hey, something's wrong with my knee. And obviously, they thought it was my knee that I've had 2 meniscus surgeries on. And I was like, no, the other one. And they're like, let's see how it goes. And so I got to halftime, and at halftime, I'm like, Jesus, this hurts. It hurts. Because halftime is like you have 15 minutes, you kind of cool down, you're just like super cool, and just like kind of like just sitting there. And so I got a little pain away medicine.
Pain away medicine.
Pain away medicine. Let me call it that. It is a legal medicine. But I don't even know what it's called. But I played the game, finished the game. Felt great, by the way. This pain away med made me
just use that all the time.
No. I remember, I think it was Will Compton that talked about
Yeah.
it, and he said like he took
It's
it,
that,
he
yeah.
would have it every game, and it just like messes you up.
Yeah.
And personally, like I said, I got it at halftime, and I felt like a baby. I felt like I had never had pain before. Like I'm generally big. Like I've always been pretty big as a kid too, and so like I constantly have back pain. It's just normal now. It's like the standard stage is painful. But I've kind of gotten accustomed to that, and I couldn't even feel that.
Gee,
like it was all gone. So after the game, I'm like, this can't be good for you at all. Like this is like I don't feel anything, no pain at all.
Yeah,
and I was like, this can't be good for you.
Yeah,
like,
probably not the best.
If I have chronic back pain and it's gone completely, it can't be good for you.
It's probably like a Band-Aid. It's just like a Band-Aid.
Yeah,
kind of a thing.
exactly. It's just like gone. Everything is gone.
It's good for like short term, but
no. So that's the thing. I get home and I'm just laying at home and like everything's fine, and I'm like, oh, now it's like it's wearing off, and I'm dying. I'm dying. Sunday I get an MRI. Monday I had a meniscus surgery, and I walked out of the hospital. Legally, I couldn't walk out of the hospital. They had to wheel me to the door, but I walked out of the hospital, and it was completely fine. But like it was very different from the other meniscus surgeries for sure. Tried to play that week, but I couldn't. Unfortunately, had to go and sit out the Purdue game, which sucked. I hate sitting out. That sucks so much. But had to sit out and then played the Michigan State game with the stitches in. And got the stitches out after the Michigan State game, and it was cool. It was like very different from the other two.
It was cool.
It was very different from the other two because the other two were very, very painful for a long time. But it's just the things that happen with football, But okay, that was a longer session than usually.
We're just having so much fun, Nouri.
Yeah, we're just having fun. We're just having fun. All right. Well, we're going to go on short break here again. This is In the Trenches with Nouri and Ben on the board, and we'll be right back.
Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $15 off any regular price athletic shoes with respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, and On Running. And don't forget, Browns carries a large arrangement of sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start your spring off right at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Old School with DP and J.
Do you think it's too early to talk about Patrick Mahomes as the greatest of all time? To be honest with you, I think he might be on ahead of the pace. It was definitely on pace, maybe ahead of the pace. I think right now everything that he does is going to get overblown, and I think people so quickly forgot the 20-year run of the Patriots. Not 5-6 years, 20-year run of Tom Brady and the Patriots.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
Landmark Implement is your local authorized John Deere dealer. Landmark's trained and certified sales staff will help you find the right equipment for your needs at a price that's right for you, all backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. Whether it's a tractor, planter, combine, an easy track lawnmower, or gator, every piece of equipment in pre-owned inventory is put through a rigorous inspection so it's ready to work hard for you. Landmark's team works together to make sure everything that is sold meets their quality standards. Learn more at landmarkimp.com or stop into a local Landmark location and experience the Landmark difference.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Service Ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. The last few years have been wild, but we've been here for you through all the ups and downs, and we'll be here for you when you need us the most, for all your travels and for your day-to-day driving. With winter conditions causing problems all over town, the last thing anyone needs this year is constant car troubles. Let us help you drive in peace and make sure you drive to work and to winter destinations safe. A1 Automotive, 11th and L Street downtown, always honest answers.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, it's Chad with the Nutrition Authority inviting you to stop in and check out the all-new complete post-workout recovery, CPR. CPR is ideal for anyone who works out or competes and wants to maximize results. CPR can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Stop in today and try a free sample or visit us at mynutritionauthority.com.
Spring often marks the beginning of severe weather, which can lead to power outages. LES wants you to be prepared before the storm. Restock your emergency kit. Update your info with LES, and if you encounter an outage, report it at les.com/report.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to the last segment of In the Trenches with myself and Ben on the board. Yeah, it's going to be a short segment because it's the end of the show. It was a quick one today.
Oh yeah,
really quick one today.
We had so much fun, Nouri.
We did have fun. By the way, Ben will be the Friday producer.
Woo!
For the people that are listening and will be listening, hopefully for the future.
I believe that's the plan.
That's I don't know the plan.
I believe that's the plan.
I just show up and hope for the best.
You just hope there's a producer.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I want to learn one day how it works, but like I said, I just hope there's somebody
not too hard.
I mean, I figured. But like
it looks complicated.
Yeah, there's just so many buttons, and I want to play with all of them. But the boy in me wants to press the buttons and see what happens. But one of these shows, I'm just gonna tell everybody to stay home and just gonna sit there and just press buttons for the whole show and see what happens. If it accidentally shuts down, you'll know why. But like I said, it's the end of the show. I just want to say a couple things for the next few shows. I said on a tweet on the official In the Trenches Twitter account, if you can, if you want to look at it, it's on Twitter. It is called quite literally
In the Trenches.
In the Trenches with Nouri, or the Twitter handle is In the Trenches 63 because somebody else had In the Trenches. What am I gonna do? But Please go and follow that. That's where I'm going to update everything if the show is not going on for the night, or if there's going to be other things. And I tweeted about possibly having couple competitions here and there. It's not really competition, but like you can win some autographed items. And the way I want to do it is, and obviously this is just a prelude to it because I have no clue how that's going to work for the future. But the way I want to do it is at the beginning of the week, I will put in or not beginning of the week, but like the day before, the day or 2 days before the show, I want to put in like a little text message or a tweet that's going to say, hey, like, guess who the guest is for the next show, and whoever guesses it first can come and pick up a autographed item. And
Are you gonna give like a hint?
We'll see. Because I mean, yeah, I think I'll give a hint, but it's not going to be too much of a hint because it's supposed to be still a challenge. It's supposed to be like still a hard thing to do. But whoever guesses it first, like I said, can then come, and I hope that the guest will be okay with signing it as well. If not, then it'll be just a signed item by myself, and you'll be able to pick it up at the station. It's on 12th and O, I believe. It was
1040 O Street.
I am completely wrong. It's on 10th and O on the corner. You said 1040?
1040 O Street.
1040 O Street. You can come by. They have the mill right here as well.
Yep, get coffee.
Get some coffee.
They're not open right now.
Yeah, right. But you can get some stuff. But I want to do that for the next few shows, or the next few weeks if it works out. But I will, like I said, I will update on that. The next thing, I will be going on a road trip. After the pro day, kind of like celebratory road trip, kind of having done the things that we've done. And so on that Thursday and Friday, I don't know, is Thursday always going to be the Supernovas?
It depends. You have to look at the schedule.
Okay, so I don't know if it's going to be if next week Thursday is going to be a show, but Tuesday I'll have a show, and I'll say it again on Tuesday as well. But I'll update that on Twitter as well. But there'll probably be pre-recorded shows, or somebody else might be doing the show. But the Thursday and Friday might not be a show, or will be pre-recorded. Like I said, I hope that's not too much an inconvenience for everybody.
Oh no, it'll be good.
But I am so excited because I have some special, like really, really special guests planned. Like I said, I'm not gonna say who it is, but I'm just gonna.
They're already confirmed. Walked in.
There are. Well, I mean, 2 of them are confirmed. I just don't know when yet. Actually, 4 are confirmed. I just don't know when yet. But I'm just gonna throw out a couple hints. 3 of them are former Husker players, former Husker football players. One of them will be a very, very hard guess. No, I don't think anybody will guess that one. But he is currently playing in Europe. Not a Husker football player. He's just a friend of mine that I would like to have on the show because he has a very, very interesting journey.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, very, very excited for the future here with the ticket and my show here on the ticket. And that's a interesting song that's going on. I know it's for the end, but we're gonna have to switch that song up one of these days. But like I said, this was the end of the show. This was In the Trenches with myself and Ben on the board. I'm excited for the future, and I'll see you guys again on Tuesday.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Now, to tie it back to Nebraska men's basketball,